Hi Libra, thank you for joining my channel. I'm Annalisa and I'm doing this monthly spread for you to see what's going on. So I hope March was okay for you. It's coming up as it's been quite a challenging time for the Librans out there that I'm connecting with. We're showing you as coming through this month as the Sage. So you're coming through as having gained a sense of wisdom, again, a sense of insight, of understanding, that you've been through this kind of process and this awakening, and you're coming as someone who has the ability to both see externally and see the outside world, what's going on, but also able to connect internally with what's happening inside on a deeper and richer level as well. We've got last month for you as you've been through this letting something go. Okay, you've had to release something, and you've been in a sense of mourning, a sense of lack, feeling like you don't have what you need. So for some of you, this may be a relationship, something to do with, if not actually letting someone go, letting a relationship end, but something within the relationship, needing to leave a relationship, or something. This could be to do with work. It could also be to do with yourself, like letting go of some habit, some way of thinking, some expectation. But the theme for Libra is they've had to let something go in March, and the lesson has been about feeling lack. Okay, they've been in a sense of lack, in a sense of like mourning that, but being supported, being connected with someone, still having some kind of support, but still, wounded and grieving something. And this has brought you into this state of wisdom now, and into this place of understanding and deeper knowledge, because we have this month for you as a major arcana, the World. Okay, I feel like this is you want full resolution, you want full ending, a completion of whatever process it is you've been through. It's like everything coming around and just ending and completing, and that's your aspiration this month, is that to release this old so you can begin a new cycle. The World is right at the end of the major arcana, it's the last one. So I feel like it's like something's come to a complete resolution, and you want it all tidied up, all ended, so you can move on. And I do feel like you're going to get that this month. We've got the Five of Swords. Doesn't look like a beautiful card for an outcome, but I feel this is what you need. You need this sun to set on whatever it is that you're dealing with. You need it to end, to let go, to take the truths, to take this understanding and knowledge and wisdom from whatever you've been learning, and to leave the rest behind. So some things you're going to take with you. It's not like a complete separation from something, but it's taking what was needed, what's of value, and leaving the junk. There's some junk that needs to be left behind, some stuff that needs to go, because it just wasn't working, just wasn't good for you. And it's been tough calls. You've had to make really tough decisions to do that, but you've gone through it. Okay, and you're now stepping into this place where you are allowing this circle to complete. What's going to be really good for you this month is the Four of Pentacles. This is, I feel what wants to come through here. Let me just get a clarifier. Yeah, you standing, this is the clarifier, Queen of Pentacles. You actually holding on to what you need a little bit. Like the Four of Pentacles typically symbolizes greed, but actually this is what you need right now. It's like you need to hold on to what you've got. Being very careful, potentially financially. For some of you, it may be you had to part with lots of money last month, and now it's time where you need to really focus on maintaining and looking after what you've got, really kind of hoarding it, paying such close attention to what's going in and what's coming out, and managing that, planning ahead for that, nurturing the garden. It's like this foundation. If it's not specifically money, it could be to do with your home, your practicalities, your daily routine, looking after yourself very carefully on a daily basis. So not letting things go, not letting yourself, I don't know why this is coming to mind, but if you need to shower every day, shower every day. Don't go through days and then suddenly be stinking. You've got to do it every day. It's this kind of attention to detail. It's very, it's actually quite Virgo energy, I feel, like this kind of specific attention to the need to be grounded and practical and real about what's going on. What you don't need to do, what's going to be difficult this month, is you might feel quite emotional, or you might have someone around you who feels very emotional and want to go into your feeling, into romance, into this sense of getting lost in whatever emotional kind of journey that you've been through. It's like wanting to get lost and get stuck in that. That's really not going to help you this month. It's really very much about being grounded this month, not going into that wallowing in self-pity or reminiscing, that kind of thing. We have got that coming up in terms of your relationships as the Six of Cups. So there may be this tendency to want to reminisce, to go back, to dream about the past. It's not going to be so helpful for you. But it may be that you can't help it because there is something that you miss or you're longing for, and it's difficult to let it go. Yeah, there's like some joy, some celebration, happiness in the past that you want to focus on. I'm just getting another clarifier to see if there's some more information on that. Yeah, the Six of Swords, it's like this stuck between the future and the past. I know it's very tempting to kind of stay with these past memories, but you're just really being guided away from that this month, okay? I'm going to do some extensions over in Vimeo, so after this, I'm just kind of going into each area of your life and just seeing a little bit what's going on, and then I'm going to go and extend it in Vimeo, so go into more detail. So you can follow me over there if you want to. I will probably go more into this relationship circumstance and what it is from the past that you are still holding on to, and how you can move forward from it. Yeah, just this sense of wealth and richness, the Nine of Pentacles from the past. It's like, how do I keep that sense of feeling nourished and supported? It's kind of like you want to bring that from the past and bring it into the future. But I feel like you're being guided, that you need to kind of create this for yourself. Like you need to become your own your own wealth, your own resource. Like you are the richness, you are the resource. All the signs so far, nearly all of them, it's really been such a big theme around letting go and coming into self-love for so many different groups. It's a real collective theme for April, I feel. In terms of your work and career, so we've got the Four of Cups. You may be not feeling really satisfied in your job at the moment. It's like you're kind of looking for something a bit more, something a bit different. You want to expand on something. You may have come into some truths or realizations or awareness that it's just not exactly what you want, and you may be wanting to make some changes. You may want to look elsewhere, or just how you can develop and improve on what you're currently experiencing. You really want to come into a sense of, we've got the King of Pentacles now, we've had the Queen, now we've got the King. You want to come into this sense of grounded authority and leadership over your own material life, your own material wealth. And this is Capricorn energy, okay? It's more grounded earth energy. And this is the truth. You may also have realised the truth about someone you work with or someone you connect with in your work. If this is not you, like for example, this could be your boss. This is a typical the leader of an organisation, of an institution, can be a boss of a company. You may have some truth about them that doesn't feel resonant with you, that you feel dissatisfied with, and find it hard to appreciate the good points in them because you feel like there's something else or there's something new that you've learned that isn't really working for you. I'll just get another clarifier for this situation. Yeah, Four of Cups. Again, not satisfied, not happy where you are. Even if it's a good job, can feel like a good place to be, lots of benefits, that kind of thing. But you're not happy with it. You're not happy, so you may be wanting to look elsewhere or do something different with your work. For your health, we've got the Six of Wands, and the Prince of Wands just flew out there as a clarifier. Feeling very passionate about your health, like wanting to look after yourself, wanting to nourish yourself, feeling like you are important and you are worth your own desire, worth your own inspiration and love to turn that onto yourself. So I feel like you want to really move forward, and you will really move forward quite well with your health this month. Whether this is how you eat, how you exercise, what you're doing, it's like this opportunity to really move into something that you really love doing for yourself, that's really going to nourish yourself. So be aware of what's attracting you and what you feel urged to do, because that's going to be really powerful to embody and to bring into your life, ground into your life this month. In terms of your self-fulfillment and the spiritual connection, we've got the King of Cups, which is great. Again, it's like this nurturing of yourself, this emotional maturity around who you are and what you want to be, and the ability to connect. I feel that water is going to be a way for you to connect this month, you know, through using water, through being in water, you know, even if it's in baths, like being able to meditate in the bath or receive information through water, drinking lots of water is going to help you connect to your spiritual guidance. It's going to make the pathway clearer, if that makes sense, through water, and also through emotion. Okay, so also through your emotion, a lot of messages come through. But I feel like this is more about purification, like the purification of water. Checking that like the water you drink is very pure is also going to help you connect. And then we also have the vision is really important for you. So in terms of what you need for your fulfillment and your spiritual development, you might have some new insights, some new ideas, some new passion that you want to really firmly and solidly move towards. So this is kind of connected to your health, you know. These cards is a similarity. There's lots of fire energy and passion for who you are internally, your body, your well-being. It feels like a really important learning for you this month. We have the Hierophant as the overall focus for you this month, which is about spiritual lessons, about learning, understanding, gaining the keys of knowledge and wisdom through connecting to higher inspiration and higher knowledge. So this is like the main theme for you this month. Grounding, and we've got the King of Cups has come up again, okay? Let me just get another clarifier. Yeah, and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this may, if this doesn't feel like you, like that you are necessarily connecting to a new, like grounding, okay, Three of Pentacles beginning and grounding, a new spiritual practice or way of looking after yourself. It may be there's someone else. This King of Cups could represent another person in your life who helps you do this. You may be really inspired by a spiritual leader or speaker, or even a friend who or partner, you know, who inspires this in you, who gives you some kind of drive or ideas about how to nurture and love yourself. You may feel very supported by men in your life this month. You may feel like there's some kind of people, men who can step forward, or male energy who can step forward and really support you in how you nurture and look after yourself. The lesson you're learning this month, we've got the Knight of Swords. So this is very fast energy, okay, in comparison. So I feel like you're learning to be aware of this in yourself. So you are air energy, of course. The Knight of Swords is this kind of slightly immature air energy, which is very flighty, you know, moving in and out, quick-paced. Like here 1 minute, there another, an idea, and then another idea, but never grounding anything, solidifying thing. Like riding in with this kind of brilliant like plan, and then just disappearing without taking any action. Okay, it's that kind of energy. So you're becoming aware of that this month, and I think maturing. I feel maturing in your sense of connection to taking things as they come and building up a foundation, building up a solid structure that you can build relationships on, work on, that it needs to have this grounding. Yeah, there's going to be some realizations, some awakenings. There's like thunderbolts, lightning coming in where you suddenly like realize like, this is what I've been doing. This is why things aren't working. I'm like rushing around or dashing around and not actually making something happen. Is this real fire like awakened in you, this passion awakened in you, that you may want to overcome this aspect of yourself. And the overall outcome of where you're going, so I've already shown you the Five of Swords energy, and we've also got the Prince of Cups as well. So let me get another card for this. Okay, so for some of you, you may be like letting go of someone. This Prince of Cups, this could be a romantic idea. It could be someone. It could be a person who is, you know, a bit of a Romeo character for you. This like dashing, charming, seductive. You know, he's a bit of a charm. He's like snake charming. You see the snake there. It's like using his words and his language and his moody gaze, his moody eyes, and you know, kissing lips to kind of seduce you, or like be very seductive in your life, or an idea that was very seductive, or work, whatever this thing is that you've let go of. It's like that was the kind of energy. It was this young energy, this young passion. But what you're doing, because that's going, is twice we've got the King of Cups. Okay, twice. So it's like this is what's going to be able to come in. This much more mature energy. This may even be yourself you're letting go of. You're letting go of that immature part of yourself and maturing into this very strong, grounded person. And it's, you know, it's interesting. It's very masculine in terms of that energy. But we have also got this queen, this grounded queen energy as well. But it does feel very mature, coming into some power. And then also, like letting go, we've got the Princess of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So this could also be someone in your life or yourself who's kind of a little bit attacking, maybe a bit aggressive, who maybe is like a little bit of a bully, I want to say. This could be you towards yourself, you know, or towards others, just this like slightly punitive, slightly aggressive, attacky kind of energy. And it feels like that's letting go of as well. That person or that aspect of you is also being removed this month, and getting, the sun is setting on that, okay, on that person. So I'm going to get a little bit of advice for you from some oracle cards for this month over on Vimeo. So yeah, I'm going to go into the relationship, like a deeper love reading for you over on Vimeo, and have a look at what this situation from the past is, and what's going on with that generally on a deeper level, looking at the kind of the blocks and the fears and the influence from the past, present, the external influence, that kind of stuff, and obviously some advice for you around that. But just for your general reading now, before I finish, I'm going to get a few oracle cards and see what they want to say for you. Okay, we've got the Hawk, omens and messages. So this is signs that Spirit wants to communicate with you. So tune into what messages want to come through. Look out for synchronicities, signs. Trust, like trusting in these messages that come in, trusting in your own inspiration that wants to come in. And we've got 11 as well, which is like a new beginning, a new positive mindset, a new idea, inspiration coming through. We've also got movement, okay? I feel like this is this flow in terms of your, like the flow of emotion, like the release from the past and coming into a kind of more grounded and centered place this month, like allowing for things to change, allowing for the movement to come through. And we've got the Grail Knight, which is also about this love. It's also this Prince of Cups, King of Cups kind of energy. So I really feel like It's about you coming into some kind of discernment and understanding between what's illusion and what's real, and what's important and what can be let go of. So you may feel like, you know, you're really looking for a, either if you're single, it's like you're really looking for a very divine, sacred relationship, or if you're in relationship, it's like you're looking for the divine within your relationship. You want to bring in that holier, beautiful, like potent spiritual aspect, and grounding it, you know, connecting with the earth as well. It's like combining the physical and the non-physical within your relationship status. And that's really possible this month, okay, because this opening up in the spiritual areas of your life and the maturity and wisdom and the passion that's there, I feel like that can really come through for you. Any more advice? Okay, one more. You've got beauty. Okay, this transformation, you're in transformation from the caterpillar to the butterfly. You know, you're going through this process and you are being reborn into beauty, remembering who you always were, who you always were meant to be. It's like you're coming through this process, and this is like with this world card, what you're being born out into. You're being born into beauty, into grace and lightness and connection to yourself, like embodying that within yourself, so that you can flutter and fly, right, in life, within this beautiful state. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me, Libra. If you want to join me over on Vimeo, follow the link below. Otherwise, I look forward to speaking to you another time. Please subscribe or like or comment or share my videos. Thanks a lot.